Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is your host, JC Every Thoughts. Everyone gather around should we get one today. Today's topic is Tom Brady and Giselle hire divorce lawyers. What's my thoughts? Well, my thoughts are I feel like it's best for both parties. I don't feel like they was on the same page for the past few years. You have one situation where Tom Brady, seven-time world champion, still wants to continue to play, and inside of his mid 40s, and you have Giselle. She's probably like, hey, it's time to hang it up. Spend time with me, spend time with the kids, with family, and I'm all for that. And I don't feel like they was on the same page. Somebody like Tom Brady, ego gets into the way. He wants to continue to play, and he was been reported he wanted to play until his 50s. So, she's not having that. So I'm pretty sure they had a conversation prior to this season, last season, like, hey, this is it. Or even prior to him going to Tampa Bay and winning his seventh Super Bowl, like, hey, this is it. But no one time's arrogant. He's not a person that, hey, he has to continue to play football. He has to stay motivated because he did ended up retiring earlier this season, and he did come back right before training camp. And he probably was sitting on the couch like, hey, I gotta have that bust in my blood. I have to continue to play. I have to continue to go out there and perform, be out there with my guys, training camp, etc. Because I know I can go out here and win another Super Bowl. But that being said, that will happen to a lot of guys. Especially you really at the top of your career. You talking about like a Kobe Bryant, a Tiger Woods, LeBron James type of talent. You type of talent, you still can play. You still have that burn, that desire to still play. Those type of situations that a guy they just forgive. They don't talk to their wives. They don't talk to anybody. They just want to go out there and play, and they don't consult with nobody. And the thing with a lot of men that you got to realize, your wife do come first. I don't care how much money you bring in home. I don't care about your career, your job, your wife, your family come first, next to God. So she's not happy about you playing well until your late 40s. Then you have to consider that because she's thinking about long term. A lot of times we're athletes having the CTA, brain loss damages further on in life, and she's like, hey, I don't want that to happen to my husband because there's too many former players that have all these kind of diseases, all kind of injuries after they retire, and she's like, hey, I don't want that to happen to my family. I don't want my husband to be out of it by the time he's 50. I want him to live at least a good 40, 50 more years with me. So, you need to quit that football. But somebody like Tom Brady still can play at a high level. You know what I'm saying? Me being a sports fanatic, of course I like seeing him on the field, but me being a man of God, I'm like, hey, listen to your wife. She's saying she don't want you out there playing. Just say, hey, time for me to hang him up. Me personally, I think he should have retired when he won the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay. I should have been like, hey, I've done my diligence. I got enough passing yards. I got enough touchdowns. I got enough completions, attempts, everything. Like, there's nothing I haven't done in this game. I've done everything in this game. I gave everything, my passion to this game for over 20 years. So what else is there to do besides be, ride to the sunset with my wife and my children and start my second life? Whether that's being on ESPN, NBC, Fox, even though Fox, they did offer him a contract. So he's already set up after football. So, like I said, it's a personal choice, really tough. Really tell a man to get away from his purpose. But when you do have a wife, you do have to consider that. You do have to sit yourself down and humble yourself like, hey, maybe it is time for me to hang him up. I play long enough. There's nothing for me to accomplish. Even if I do go out here and win another Super Bowl, that only enhances my legacy. But the likelihood of him doing that again is slim to none. But he does have a good chance to have another championship, a championship. And if he accomplishes that, and that's it, But yeah, though, like I said, I'm not really into divorce. Hopefully they can settle these things out, work together before it becomes finalized. But you never know. You never know where each person's head is at. Like I said, a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we're not really aware about. But like I said, you just pray for both. Pray for Tom Brady, pray for his wife, children, everything. Because I don't like seeing divorces, and it's just something I'm not really for. You know, my mentality is just do what's part. You know, whatever I have to do to make sure that happens, then I'm gonna let it happen. But yeah, though, make sure you check me out. Make sure you check out my new book, The Gentleman Code, on Amazon right now. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and I have built a brand new website as well too. So check me out on all social media platforms. Until next time, I'm out. JC, Everyday Thoughts.